Eluding the pressure right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Cousins. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So, Charles, defensively here, you're going up against a veteran quarterback. He's got a lot of know-how, a ton of savvy, but a guy who's not the most mobile of quarterbacks. What's the plan of attack?
You spend all week.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Romeo Okwara. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big connection on that one. 37 yards. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line...
Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. No return here for QT, so this will come out to the 25. First down, going to the air with Love. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
First down, Detroit.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Love. Got his man, that's Tyrell Williams. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36.
First down, Lions.
On play action, Love to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Glove. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now
rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Cousins to throw it. It's complete to Cook. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
defensively they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And the Lions are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And some room to maneuver.
Yeah, it's on.
Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions have tied it. If they hit the extra point, they'll have the lead. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs. And that one certainly fell into the latter category. But that deserves a couple exclamation points. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Viking 6.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off near the 32. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
43 yards on the ground for him so far. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Swift, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and the lead is up to 8. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough pat.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Losing 9 yards there. And it also brings up 4th. Here's Jordan Berry now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Off the play fake, Love. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love flushed out right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. They'll try and run here with Swift. Swift's got the first down and then some. Touchdown, Detroit! DeAndre Swift on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Viking 6.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Flush to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And the third interception thrown by Cousins. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. Oh, what a juke into space. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. To throw on 2nd and 10. Cousins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
16-yard line.
Play action this time with Love. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. On 4th down, Love. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That is caught by Thielen. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
And it shouldn't come as any surprise that you say Adam Thielen made a catch, and it was for a 1st down. He comes off another solid season, over 900 yards receiving, one of the best route runners in the NFL.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will cut the lead down to 15. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. QT now from his end zone.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. QT now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
Once again, it's Swift. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Taking it about the 36. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 40-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
At the 45-yard line.
Cousins on 1st down. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. Room here to run. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point right down the middle. And this is back to an 8-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No return here for QT, so this will come out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him now at his first 2 carries in the ballgame. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Love. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Open man here is Conklin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Cousins now. Forced out to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Now Cousins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, here's Cousins. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
On second down, it's Cook again. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. To throw, Cousins. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The Lions on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Rolling to his right. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Brashad Perriman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Vikings 20.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On play action, Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. And now here is another interception. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
It's Love now back near his goal line. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
3rd and goal for Cousins. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Okay, so thought they might go for it here, down late. Instead, they trot out the field goal unit from the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
At the 26.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's third down.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Love, they go play action now. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Daniil Hunter giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Can't ask for much more than that. A 50-yard punt followed by a loss on the return. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 28, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to it after the pick 6. Cousin. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. And complete right side to Cook. He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. One last shot under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defense